BBG, the power of collaboration, learning and growth in action.
Obviously, one of the things that we saw was the importance of being resilient. Because Andrew, he could have just given up when Uber came in, but he didn't. He actually he looked back and he thought, okay, is there anything I can do? Is there anything I can do differently? And that basically ties in with the second thing we put down, which is adaptability, which obviously it requires courage, because you've got to say, you have to come to the conclusion and say, hey, what I'm doing at the moment, it's not working, I've got to do something different. But that's why we also said, if you're failing, try and recognise that as quickly as you can, so you can actually fail fast, and then pivot and do something else. Stakeholders are basically the glue to everything, and make sure that you communicate with them, but that you also communicate with them in the right way.
Stay together.
We also had a discussion about that, about the Uber story and the breaking the rules, and the need to do that, but how can you do that when sometimes you can't afford to just stick it to the government and do what you want if you don't have Uber's pockets. But that's sort of tied in with the fact that government, is not always a good innovator, and you need to adopt the mindset of what needs to be achieved rather than what regulators or other people might be telling you needs to be achieved. You need to think globally as a disruptor. Came up in the conversation that you can't, even if you're a bricks and mortar business, you can't reside just in your local market and be thinking about what's happening in your local market, because there will be a global digital disruptor who's coming after you. That simple formula for telling user stories resonated with a few of us, and for me personally, as someone running a product design company where we develop user stories all the time, we tend to do it in a rather verbose and complex way. So having that very simple formula of just having persona, feature, reason, to me that was like having a mandate on a project. So it's something I'm going to take back to my team and say, well, we still have to do these bigger user stories, but let's have this at the top. This is the thing that we're referring back to, and does the rest of the user story align with that? The USP as well, that Ivan's formula for looking at customer risk and identifying how you mitigate the customer risk and using that as your USP, that came across very strongly. Richard raised CV Insights, and we were talking about that. For those of you who don't know, there's a lot of free information on CV Insights that's really worth looking at in terms of looking at different industries and who the players are in different industries, and that's what that niche innovation can be good as well. You don't have to think about every business as being this massive business that's disrupting whole wide areas, but you can disrupt a very particular niche.
Excellent, thank you.
Another very important point was the use of diverse teams. Obviously, diverse teams from different backgrounds, they look at different problems from completely different understanding, therefore you get stronger and more robust solutions coming out of diverse teams. And the interesting one that I thought was shown this morning was that mindset flip to go and say, actually, we'll be a wholesaler and take out that whole raft of end market marketing. So that was our 6.